your weapons. All right, men. Load your weapons. Drop your weapons. All right, men. Load your weapons.
Short circuit. We've gone short circuit. What happened? What happened? Oh my gosh. What happened? Alright. English. How's it? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii.
Remain at your post, trooper.
The channel. Yeah. Today is January 22nd of 2022. It's Saturday, so we only have online paper. Let's make this shorter. And oh boy, I've been looking at channel analytics. Well, videos on it by the biggest video editors. I don't know. Press that little like button. Smash it if you want to, but just press that. Yeah, subscribe if you're not unsubscribed. I do value that because my channel is falling apart. It doesn't cost you nothing to do that. Nothing. Costs nothing. Just saying. Pleading. Anyway, so today, this is just like an irreverent look at the news and comments, and, you know, I had my little vlog of my own stuff in there too. But but I have other channel, stations. I just haven't worked on them. I've just been busy. Had an operation, a medium-sized operation. Oh gosh, storms, and then political cuckoo and all this kind of stuff. So I could do the news, man. It's designed so the news isn't so you know what's going on, but without too much about it. Meanwhile, with that being said, which should never, don't rely on that. That being said, at the end of the day, reset those. Yet, however, how's that? Omicron is still on the rise, even though that sucker peaks high and then goes down. Don't let your guard down. Safety, care about you. But there's something else we do on Saturday I haven't done for a little bit. It is yeah. See if we can get a thumbnail out of that one. Aesop's fable. I didn't pick this random. I picked one that was like medium size. That's what I did. And we have in order to turn this on, I have to turn it off. Okay, so let's look at Aesop's fable, shall we? The fox, and the monkey. A fox and a monkey were on the road together. And fell into a dispute as to which of the two was the better born. They kept it up for some time, till they came to a place where the road passed through a cemetery full of monuments. When the monkey stopped and looked about him and gave a great sigh. "Why do you sigh?" said the fox. The monkey pointed to the tombs and replied, "All the monuments that you see here were put up in honor of my forefathers, who in their day were eminent men." The fox was speechless for a moment, but foxes are. They're speechless for a moment, but quickly recovered. He said, "Oh, don't stop at any lie, sir. You're quite safe. I'm not sure none of your ancestors will rise up and expose you." Wah, wah. I'm not quite sure if I understand. But luckily, this one's got its moral written down. Now, not all of them have it. This one does. Boasters brag most when they cannot be detected. So I guess all the monuments of men cannot, like they can't come back from the grave and say, liar, 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 pants on fire. But he's a monkey. What the heck? He's in the grave. Is this a Darwinian thing? I'm not quite sure. Aesop lived 500 BC. So that's 2,500 years ago, somewhat. And I can't put this book away. Come on. Well, that was very... Imagine that as children's story for the ancient world. Nighty-night, children. I hope you don't have a nightmare about monkeys coming back from the grave. Oh, remember that story, Monkey's Paw? 3 wishes on the monkey's paw. I remember that one. So let's look at the news real quick, see what we got. In Hawaii, the headline reads, burden placed on affected schools. The new state report shares it's been 7 campuses are struggling with the crisis. Yeah. So they're all just trying to force the... Oh, that's the thing. That's the other crisis. Which crisis? Juggling giant crises. So the report is 7 schools, 7 campuses are having that stuff. That when the Navy sent water out to be examined and they sent it all the way to the mainland and got it back. Oh, we'll send it off to the mainland. Should be back in about 3 weeks. I don't know. Supplies chain. And when they finally got back and they examined the water, the results were the levels of contaminant in the water, the fuel in the water, were, 3 times higher than health, maximum allowed limit. 3 times higher than that. And maximum allowed limit, I would not trust that anyways. It was like, it's just under maximum allowed limit. So the COVID's on the swing. Hawaii is pretty cool about a number of people being vaccinated. We're like 75% fully vaccinated, which means 2 shots. But it don't mean jack unless you got the booster now. So, and they're even coming up with a booster 4th shot. Gee, load her up, man. We're going to be doing booster shots for this stuff for a couple years, they say. June Jones turns down football coaching job. So the best coach they could come up with was the previous coach, which was like the winningest coach. The winningest coach, June Jones. He's like, well, yeah, I'm interested. Put an application in. It's like, nah. I think he's just holding out. He's like, nah, no. And I wouldn't be surprised because when they get the contracts, they try to really root you. And this guy's he's like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah. So back in the day, 1964, the Cornet Village. Oh boy, the Cornet stores have dedicated its new 3-story warehouse and retail hardware store outlet on Makaha. Oh boy, Cornet stores. Look at the Volkswagen Bug. Look at these cars. Oh my gosh. That's like the classic. Oh, the classic now. Beyond classic now. Alright, let's take a looky see. Can I usually? Okay. I'm afraid to go to the close-up mode. Oh no, I'm afraid to go anywhere now, because what can happen? Oh shoots. Oh, it's Saturday. I gotta go on a big errand day, so I'm gonna be making this, and if you watch, you'll be seeing it later. Postseason poison. Oh god. I don't know if everyone likes this. This quarterback's good. Everyone likes him. I don't. For some reason, I just go like that. I don't do the stats so much. Oh, he's got the most running ever. Oh, I do the stats shit. I try not to even remember their names too much. But this guy, Aaron Rodgers, oh, I know why, because he was he anti-vaxxed and lied about it and all this kind of junk. It's like, khaki sons of bitches. Because they get paid just multi-millions and millions of dollars. But he's a Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers thrown 3 interceptions, been sacked 8 times. Yeah, sack it. Matchups against San Francisco. So obviously, it would be like, oh, him. I'm rooting for who's the other team? Okay, I'm rooting for San Francisco now. I just do that. Usually, a lot of times I just root for the underdog. Like anybody really gives a damn about my channel or what I say or what nothing. Doesn't really matter. This is just how I look at this. The volleyball guys are going, yay, I'm winning. Warriors show off history. Okay. So, now, since this is Saturday, this is a weird thing with the paper, so again. I think it reminds me of some. I can't go to the next page. I'm not lingering on Aaron Rodgers. So what? What's this? Oh, okay. We already saw you. Okay, go away. What's this? Homeless health. Oh God. In the middle of all that, the homeless booster proof needed for Maui. Yeah, the Maui people are just going, hey, you have to have the booster or you can't come over. Bye. The first to require additional shot to be fully vaccinated because they had this fully vaccinated definition crisis. It's like, get real. Booster or no booster, okay? Be super damn clear. Because if you don't even got the full 2 initial shots, sayonara. Those are the ones that are catching this Omicron. The Omicron might not have happened if everyone got their vaccinated and the Delta didn't spread so fast. I mean, not so fast, but for so long. And that's just the truth. Epidemiology. You take it out of the context of all the politics. It's like, why are people total idiots? It makes me sad. Because I can no longer be mad. I must be sad. Look at the homeless shelter. Oh, I don't trust homeless people as far as I can spit. I'm not talking people that truly have financial, stuff going on. I'm just saying. It's against the bus and those homeless people come up to you. Not just like, hey, can I have something? It's like, they try to get to know you and all of a sudden, they say they're your friends. They're not your. Like, Omicron could exact title on Winter Olympics in Beijing, as well as politics. That's for sure. Instead of one big bubble, I heard they're gonna have lots of little bubbles. Tiny bubbles in Beijing. And then what? The athletes apparently are not lost in space here. Okay, what we need to do is find go to this one. We saw that page. No, we didn't see that page, but we'll get over. And Elo's still dying, but they're going off to everyone's get the total biographical, in-depth, deep dive after they die. It's like, we don't appreciate you until you're dead, and then it's like, oh boy, he was the greatest of all time. We did all this stuff. It's like you should have maybe done something before the guy croaked or something. I don't know. It just seems. There it is. There we go. 3 whole the kind. Letters to the editor. We might have something going on here. I'd get to read one of them. Okay, here we go. Let's slowly. God, this. Now I know. Oh, I looked at this comment. I got a comment from an old video. I read this thing about the Montana vigilantes. They're a nasty lot. They just hang anybody. They are not conquerors of the wild, lawless West. We needed people like that. No. They would hang people and no trial. So anyways, there's this ancient article, 1800s, and I was reading it on one of my things, and somebody commented on that. It's out of the past. He goes, now do you have trouble reading? Do you struggle with reading? Because you're so slow. You're so slow, and we can understand more than 5 words a minute. It's like, so I sent him a nice response. It actually was. Should you check out this place? You pretended like I wasn't mad. Because I was about to rip on a new one.
It sound right, boys.
You gave me no choice. You were pulling too far to the left. And you ripped off the steering wheel. You idiot! And you can't avoid disaster. That's about the size of it. Republicans are just ruining the freaking... They're trying to get elected by trying to demolish any type of accomplishment by the other side because they remain separate, not bipartisan where you try to reach across the line. They're trying to remain separatist, and they're trying to defeat the other one by sabotaging their progress. And then they're like hoping to cash in on and I literally mean cash in on those intermediary elections. And they've already, I don't know, here we go. Oh, here's one right on it. Oh, we feel the vibe, huh? I keep hearing people, let's read this one.
It sound right, boys.
I keep hearing people say how black and brown people will lose so much if voting bills aren't passed. But I wonder, do they consider the loss will also affect other people as well? If some meaningful form of the voting rights bill is not passed, we all will be lost. Wendy Pullett Kanioe. Yes, welcome, Wendy. It's called Baby Out with the Bathwater. One of my old history teachers used to say that all the time. He's like, what the hell are you talking about, baby? I'm going to throw the bathwater out. He used to dump stuff out the window. I don't know, whoever's walking below top. I was like, don't throw it up too fast. You throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Right, boy.
I don't know. That saying never sat well with me, so it's stuck in my mind because I hated it. And what you resist persists. Carl Jung. Welcoming communities nourish seeds of hope. Who cares about that crap? It's 5. Oh, here we go. Talk about 5G here. 5G. Old G to 5G. 5G antennas could pose a risk to health. This is the controversy, right? I don't know how really true this is. I really don't. Really? We have no reason to believe that 5G cell antennas currently being installed. We have no reason? So you have no proof? You're just going off of somebody said that? We have no reason to close to where we live and work are safe. In fact, more than 200 scientists and medical doctors signed the quote 5G appeal, calling for an immediate moratorium on the installation of 5G antennas until appropriately tested by independent experts. Because Papa needs a new pair of shoes. Recently, international carriers canceled flights following warnings from the Federal Aviation Administration. Negative reports from those currently exposed oh my to the 5G electromotive force EMF include genetic damage, neurological as well as other physical, mental, and emotional disorders. Negative reports. That's the stuff they're looking out for, okay? Does it affect any of that? It's like documented damage goes beyond the human race. To the aliens in space, there is growing evidence of harmful effects to other animals and plants due to 5G wave exposure. 5G wave technology is potentially a race to communicate messages as well as disease and other disorders faster. What? You're gonna get the disease, get it faster. Why wait around? Is the installation of 5G poles outside our front doors before extensive independence testing a way of waving us goodbye? Stan W. Reese's Kailua. Well, thank you, Stan, for making 5G technology, which hasn't been verified as bad anyway so much as the something to blame the apocalypse that we're creating ourselves. We can blame it on the 5G. That's what it was. After it's all over with, God's looking at you in Judgment Day. And hey, God, don't blame me, eh? It was a 5G antenna. So toot, 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 cellular, emotional. And even got my gonads. They used to say that about regular cell phones. Hold them up to your head, put your cell phone in your pocket, and your nuts go. You're not gonna have babies after you put that cell phone in your pocket. So, I don't know how hype that is. And airports, they're saying that stuff it's close to the communications frequencies, so it might do it. They didn't say it did do it, they said it might. So, once again, out of abundance of caution and everyone going cuckoo, there you have it. So, have a wonderful time. I don't have an end screen, so it's going to be like this. Bye. So long. See you later. I hope you see the sunrise about now. I have to do this on the fly. Tweet, tweet, tweet.